I could not sleep last night. My brain would not turn off, so I decided that I would practice my cuneiform scribe skills and write a tablet, specifically the complaint tablet from Nanni to Ea-Nāṣir. Over the past couple weeks, so many of my friends on here and in real life have tagged me and sent me this really great video where someone plants some subpar copper at a hardware store, but conveniently includes a complaint tablet to send directly to the culprit, Ea-Nāṣir. And I think that Ea-Nāṣir would really love that he has lived on in historical memory in the form of a meme, and he's among the few individuals that people now recognize from ancient Mesopotamian culture. People know Hammurabi and Ashurbanipal, and now they know Ea-Nāṣir too, and that's just incredible. I haven't talked about Ea-Nāṣir on my channel yet. Everyone knows about him, and I didn't want to talk about things that have been talked about so many times. But I do love the meme, and I love the Ea-Nāṣir slander in 2023. And I've been wanting to practice writing full tablets. Some of my friends here on TikTok, like Dumu Enki and Lugal Ada, write full tablets instead of just one sign at a time like I usually do. And I think that's fun to practice, so I gave it a shot today, and this is what I did. I found some Sculpey oven-baked clay, so I decided to use that instead of my normal Play-Doh. I wanted to try a firmer clay and give me the option to bake this if I was happy with the final product. And then I mixed some brown, some tan, and some white together, and that took a while. I added a little purple and yellow too to get the color close to the real tablet. British Museum website says that this tablet is 11 centimeters tall and 5 centimeters wide, and I wanted my tablet to be as close as possible to that. For the lines, I used the square dowel rod, which I think is used for railroad models usually. But for the rest of the tablet, for the actual signs, I used my usual chopstick. And I promise I'm not that crazy. I didn't memorize the signs or anything, but I pulled up the hand copy of the tablet on the CDLI website, which also has the transliteration, and I also copied and pasted the transliteration into Cuneify so I could see its stylized versions of the signs for when the hand copy wasn't very clear. This ended up being way harder than I thought, and it took me about half an hour to do just one side of the tablet. I did not end up doing the reverse. I'll do that at another point. But yeah, this is hard work being a scribe. The signs are really tiny, and trying to space things out correctly is hard, and you can see I had to go over on the side a couple times, which is what real scribes did too. And by the time I got to the bottom, it was kind of a mess. But, you know, this was my first try doing this, and I'm pretty happy with my first shot here. Here it is, my copy of the obverse of Nanni's letter to Ea-Nāṣir. I'll finish the backside at another point. I don't have the brain power to do that today, but I want to talk about how tablets are oriented. We modern people read books primarily, so we might assume that when you flip a tablet over to write on the backside, you flip it that way and start here, but actually ancient scribes flip them this way and start the next line here. This tablet also has an extra line or two lines on the left edge, so I'll add that at some point too. Because you write cuneiform from left to right, you might creep over on the right edge a little bit, but that leaves the left edge blank for any final lines or a signature or like witnesses to a contract or something like that. So yeah, now I have half of my own tablet to show off. Just the obverse was 23 lines, and then there's 25 more lines on the back, which is going to be a pain to squeeze all that in. But now that I have some practice writing this small, it should go a little smoother than the front did.